Stews. You've heard Billie Eilish's song about them, but what are hammerhead sharks, and why do they have that unusual head shape? Hi, it's me, and this is my channel. Hammerhead sharks are a type of shark with a head that looks like a hammer. They're also known as bonnethead sharks or hammerheads for short. There are 9 species of hammerhead shark. Pedo, the largest, can grow up to 6 meters long and weigh almost 1,000 kilograms. That's about the size of an orca. And yet they're not even the scariest looking shark. That title belongs to the wobbegong. Take a look at those needle-like teeth. Now back to hammerheads. Despite their large size and scary-looking teeth, hammerhead sharks don't attack humans very often. In fact, there has never been a fatal hammerhead shark attack recorded. That's right, 0. But people do get bitten by them. There were 32 unprovoked bites between 2000 and 2021. Most of them happened in Australia, the Philippines and Florida. A bite from one of these sharks can be quite painful. Just ask any surfer. Go. One of the most famous hammerhead shark attacks happened in 2011, when a surfer named Bethany Hamilton was bitten on her right thigh while paddling in Hawaii. Bethany was only 14 years old and she lost a big chunk of her leg. She managed to make it back to shore and get medical attention. Today she still surfs, albeit with a prosthetic leg. If you want to hear more about her story, watch the movie Soul Surfer, which is based on her life. It stars Anna Sophia Robb as Bethany and Helen Hunt as her mother. It's a true story that will inspire you to keep going no matter how tough things get. But let's get back to talking about hammerhead sharks. What do they eat? Like other types of sharks, they're carnivores. Their diet consists of fish, squid, and crustaceans. Some species of hammerhead also eat jellyfish. Now you know why they have those weird heads. It's not just for show. That's actually a very good question. In fact, we have 3 amazing facts about hammerhead sharks. Fact no. 2. Their heads are basically superpowered noses. They have an amazing sense of smell, which helps them find food. Researchers believe that the larger the nose, the better the sense of smell. So if the shark needs to find food quickly, it will use its nose to sniff out prey. This is especially important for hammerhead sharks because they're not very good at chasing down their prey. They prefer to ambush their prey, sneaking up on them and then striking fast. In order to do that, they need to be able to smell the prey long before it can smell them. Fact no. 3. Their eyes work together to create one big picture. You see, each eye is on either side of their head. Most animals with eyes on the sides of their heads can see pretty well, but their depth perception isn't very good. That's because their brains don't know how to combine the images in each eye to create one focused image. But hammerhead sharks are different. Their eyes work together to create one big picture. This helps them hunt and find food. It also helps them avoid predators. Now it's time for fact no. 4. And this one might surprise you. Hammerhead sharks have the ability to change the sex of their offspring. Scientists discovered this in 2001 when they found a female hammerhead shark that had given birth without mating with a male. At first, they thought the shark must have mated with a male hammerhead shark that had a genetic mutation. But after studying the DNA of the pups, scientists realized that all of the pups were female. This means that the mother shark had the ability to turn the eggs inside her body into embryos without being fertilized by a male. Scientists don't know exactly how she did this, but they believe it may have something to do with her environment. For example, the temperature of the water may play a role. If this is true, then it would mean that other species of sharks could potentially do the same thing. More research is needed to find out for sure. Well, now you know a lot more about hammerhead sharks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.